drowned it again, and felt that it was cold?
Uh-huh.
Yep, he's just letting you know you did good.
Bear hug from Smokey Bear. Status update.
I'm gonna let you go now. There are many ways to start a fire, but one sure way to put it out. Learn how you can do your part at SmokeyBear.com.
Sponsored by the U.S. Forest Service, Ad Council, and your state forester.
In the wake of a disaster, what one thing can you send that will help people the most? A blanket, a tent, a sandbag, a doctor. Actually, if you send a monetary donation, you send all these things. Even a small donation can make a big impact and can quickly become exactly what people affected by disaster need most.
In the wake of a hurricane, your monetary donation can make a huge difference to those in need. To donate, visit supporthurricanerelief.org. That's supporthurricanerelief.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Hey, this is Mark with WFMCJams.com. Make sure you check out TSAI, the first Saturday every month, coming to you live from the Opry Mills Mall from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Adopt US Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting a Teenager. Learning the lingo.
Jelly. Jelly adjective. Jelly is a shorter, better way to say jealous. As in, Chloe, I am like so jelly of your unicorn phone case.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same. Visit adoptuskids.org, brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
A ranger station.
I'd like to report a bear hug.
Okay.
I put out my campfire and Smokey Bear hugged me.
So you drowned the fire, you stirred it, drowned it again, and felt that it was cold?
Uh-huh.
Yep, he's just letting you know you did good.
Bear hug from Smokey Bear. Status update.
I'm gonna let you go now. There are many ways to start a fire, but one sure way to put it out. Learn how you can do your part at SmokeyBear.com.
Sponsored by the U.S. Forest Service, Ad Council, and your state forester.
What is this madness? What is this madness?
Welcome to Midnight Madness.
I look at Midnight Madness for the novice as the gateway drug to the festival experience.
Midnight Madness, Midnight Madness, Midnight Madness, yeah.
Madness. You're gonna get it, the Midnight Madness. You're gonna get it, the Midnight Madness. You're gonna get it, the Midnight Madness. You're gonna get it.
And now the Midnight Madness Show. Here's your host, the DJ Doctor.
Again, I'm not the DJ Doctor, but I am here. This is the hillbilly heartthrob, Jason Adams himself. And we have Credenda. You can move that microphone over, get closer to the family if you like. She's going to hold it. Oh, I got you. We got a late start. I was trying to get things set up as quickly as I could. They're a little bit bigger piece than what Richard was. So we have not done the sound check yet, so let's try to play something and see what we got.
Going down the Altitude Road on the way to Red Top Mountain. There's a place I love to go when I'm feeling low. Going down the Altitude Road on the way to Red Top Mountain. There's a place I love
Sounds good to me, but I'm looking for Brian's going to try and make sure he's found everybody.
Want us to keep going? We can sing that chorus forever. We'll just keep on looping it.
Brian, what do you need?
We'll work with it.
Okay. Barbara, can you talk for a second? Make sure I found you. One more time.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, I'm the quiet one, so.
We're just going to officially retitle her The Quiet One, so longer Anna.
Right. I got you. All right. So, let's go ahead and shout it out there. We have Credenda here.
Hello.
I have been looking forward to having you guys back since we booked us. Still one of our favorites. We still talk about you almost every week for some oddball reason.
And we tune in exactly for that reason.
Just to hear us talk about you. 9 times out of 10 is good. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah,
I need all the help I
got
can
it
get.
queued up.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and jump into a real song, and then we'll start to talk.
All right. Well, we're going to start it off with a song called The Fugitive. It's making its WFMC Jams debut.
Beautiful. Thank
you.
We got a lot of new listeners, so let's start off by where are you from?
You want to start this off?
Okay, I was born in the UK in a town right next to Newcastle upon Tyne. Sorry, the town's called Gateshead.
Gateshead.
Gateshead, yeah. But the Geordies say it Gateshead, just like that. If there are any Geordies watching.
We're from a
Terrible
little bit
accent.
a little bit of everywhere, actually. We've moved around quite a bit, so. But originally California, so except for mom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Except for mom, yeah.
That's bad. Yeah. They were all born in the Bay Area. My husband too, everybody, you know.
Somehow Brian has lost me in the mix.
How
has all of you, but he's
convenient.
lost me.
Oh no. Well, that just means I got to take over.
Brian, you got to ask all the questions and talk at the same time.
Just ask myself questions.
Yeah.
There's something
It's
we've
like talking to yourself.
There's something we've always wanted to know, Jason.
The format has been flipped.
Right. Have you found me yet, Brian?
Shall we go?
Hello?
Yeah, okay.
Well, I'll take this random opportunity to say hi to any friends and
Check.
family who may or may not be tuning in right now. That includes people in Liverpool.
UK.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's got me back again.
There we go.
He's tried to lose me for 7 years. He managed to do it tonight.
Yeah, didn't succeed again.
I'm like that bad penny. I just keep showing up.
Yeah.
Think of me as your favorite hemorrhoid. Okay, you guys have been very busy. You put out your first EP this year.
Mm-hmm.
Very great EP, by the way.
Well, thank you.
One of my favorites. I wore it out.
Oh.
I could probably sing all the songs with you. But you want talent tonight, so I'm not going to.
Yeah. I was thinking more like how many people you can cram up here.
Well, they don't want to look at me, trust me.
Well, we have an audience of one here,
We do,
and
yeah.
Jason,
Yeah.
it's 5.
This is
people,
his
yeah.
second week coming out to watch the show. He's like a groupie now.
Right? Well, there's nothing quite like watching a radio show in person. You know, you get to see all the little in-between bits that no one ever really sees.
All the screw-ups and laughing at each other.
Yeah.
They laugh at me at least once a week.
Yeah, you keep people happy.
I'm sabotaging your interview, basically. So, anyway, go ahead.
Did you call me a goat head?
Maybe.
Okay. I've been called worse. I was married once.
I think you said go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I've been a musician for years. I don't hear well.
Yeah.
What's next? What's the next show you guys got coming up? Where can people find you?
Well, let me see. We've got, of course, this tonight, and then I think we're going to appear on Randy Fincham's radio.
Yeah, we're going to be.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Randy's going to be interviewing us at the Smokehouse, and that's going to be next month. So, and I think we're going to be at True Music Room just off of Broadway sometime in August. I'm kind of
I think
fuzzy
it's
on the
the
date.
4th, yeah.
Is it the 4th, really?
With Joel Shoemake.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a show with Joel, Joel Shoemake, and he's an amazing songwriter and a friend of ours, so we're looking forward to that. So, yeah.
Which means you'll be on the station again next month with Randy. So
Yes.
I'm going to try to make it up there and watch you guys.
Huh.
It's gonna be fun.
It might be the 7th when I think about it. It was changed, so you better check our page.
I
Our
will.
Facebook page.
I
It'll
will.
be on there.
That's the thing. We're like, what date do you like? We're not good with dates.
I thought maybe you forgot the date tonight at first.
No, they did change it up at least once. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it was. It was switched up a bit. But anyway, sorry.
Well, let's jump into another tune and we'll ask some more questions. What do you got next for us?
Sounds good.
Well, we got a tune called Alatoona Way. Alatoona Road. Right.
This is recently
Yeah.
Alatoona?
written.
Alatoona, it's in Georgia, just inside the border. And Alatoona Pass, there was a Union encampment at the top. And there was a battle there, I think, and
with fish
in the Civil War, and it's a very famous place in a state park. Yeah, but we were taken with the sound of the word, particularly me, coming from England. Alatuna, I loved the rhythm of the word and wrote it down and thought, I've got to really read up on this. And this song is about somebody who's feeling really low, really down, and they go to up to Alatuna Pass, and they get really inspired because on both sides in the Civil War, people were really fighting for what they believed in. They were fighting with passion, and it just inspires him to just see what, these kids did a long time ago, and that he can really go on and fight for what he believes in. And so that's basically what the song is about.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
And I should mention, we are bringing Mom in on vocals.
Wow.
She fills out that bass line that I can't hit.
He's falsetto, I'm bass. So, and Anna's somewhere in between. Yeah.
Driving along the freeway, feeling low, trying to make some sense of this puppet show. Looking ahead, the rainbow is all aglow in the sky. Truth can be bitter, I found. Lies can be sweet. It makes a difference what I choose to believe. Rainbow, I promise never will deceive me in life. Going down the Alatuna Road, on the way to Red Top Mountain. There's a place I love to go when I'm feeling low. Deep in the forest at the top of the ridge, far in the ground lie the souls of the brave. All hearts were fighting their freedoms to save. This spurs me on. Going down the Alatuna Road, on the way to Red Top Mountain. There's a place I love to go when I'm feeling low. Going down the Alatuna Road, on the way to Red Top Mountain. There's a place I love to go
Thank you.
Beautiful. Barbara, you need to sing more.
Thank you. I'm practicing. They've been doing this for 5 years. I can sing harmony. I can do it better on traditional country or hymn-like structures. But when it weaves, and I'm trying to learn on Man of Constant Sorrow at the moment, the intricate harmonies.
Yeah.
And man, trying to find a place in between these guys, they're so tight. It's like one bar of, one note.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you got to do it by ear. So, yeah, I'm on a huge steep learning curve at the moment.
Well, it's been a little over a year since the first time I met you guys. And I fell in love with you instantly. Some of the best harmonies I've heard in years. And I think we've got a decent friendship going. I expect you back at Christmas again.
With all the lights
That's going to be a thing now.
That's absolutely. It's now a thing.
Yeah.
So, tell people where they can find your music.
I think I'll take that one. If anybody wants to find us, you can find our music wherever you buy it. That's also on Spotify, so Amazon, iTunes, you name it. And you can find us on all the socials, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And, yeah, that's about it. Can't find us on LinkedIn. Not yet, at least.
Not yet. Give them time. They'll be there. You guys have been fairly busy. You just got back from a little tour in Georgia. How did that go for you?
Well, it went really well. We actually played a week there. We hit up a different venue every night and got to kind of explore the greater Atlanta music scene. And, again, met a lot of cool people. Actually, more specifically, a guy by the name of Derek Fawerda. I don't know if he's watching tonight, but he's really cool. He runs an open mic at a place called Grub Gastropub in Roswell,
Georgia. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's been kind of taking us under his wing a bit. And another friend of ours, Brian Delgross, who kind of brought us down there in the first place, has been really helpful. Just a great
And
help.
yeah, Brian kind of lined up a week of gigs for us to go. Well, a lot of them were open mics, but they were very strategic open mics.
Good.
And we got to meet some really cool people, and we've got some exciting things in the pipeline. But you know how it is. You've got to wait until we can announce stuff. But
we can definitely say that we will probably be going into the studio in the very near future.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now, I have to say I was impressed. I was watching Facebook the other day, and I heard a country song come out of you guys.
Don't ask us.
Yeah, we've kind of been dipping our toes into the whole country thing. We're more of an Americana folk band, but it's been interesting. Yeah.
I was impressed. You guys did very, very well.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
You could sing the phone book and be good. Now, do those even exist anymore?
I have one. Yeah, I have one, but it's stuck in the top shelf of my kitchen. I'll use it for something else, probably.
They make good door props.
Right? Anna's kind of short. She may need to sit down to get over the steering wheel or something.
Yeah. I used to use them for my piano students in Idaho, phone books. Put their little feet on when they couldn't reach the ground. Yeah. They're useful.
Don't you miss me? Yeah. I can almost read your mind. Let's go ahead and get another two.
Okay. We're going off track here, so the song's called Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes the sun will shine, sometimes the wind will blow, sometimes my heart's on fire, Sometimes I feel so low, never know which way the wind blows. Sometimes the sky is gray, sometimes the rain will fall, sometimes I feel dismayed, sometimes I'm standing tall, never know which way the wind blows. I wish you never gone away. Sometimes I wish you'd come back and stay. Stability is something you brought to me, the anchor that I needed, consistency. You always knew which way the wind blows. I wish you'd never gone away. Sometimes I wish you'd come back and stay. I wish you'd never gone away. Sometimes I wish you'd come back and stay. Sometimes the sun will shine. Sometimes the wind will blow.
Absolutely beautiful.
Thank
Liking
you.
these new songs.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. They're
Yeah.
all pretty much new tonight, so
Yes, everything you played so far.
I wrote that one after hearing Rick Tiger. Rick Tiger?
Rick Tiger.
Have you heard him before? A country writer in Nashville.
I don't think so.
And he's just amazing, you know, as a lot of country writers are, and with their lyrics and how they get hook lines, and they're so memorable. And I was determined to go home and try to write a country song. I've talked to you about writing a country song before.
Yes.
It's not in my DNA. I don't know. But I thought, okay, I'll start with the word sometimes. And that's how it turned out. It's not country, but that's how it turned out.
It still sounds amazing.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
I actually, we have a mutual friend, Melissa Alessi.
yeah.
And her and I actually sat down and wrote a country song the other day. I turned her country.
Mm-hmm.
For one song, anyhow.
Knowing Melissa as well as we do, that I'd love to hear that.
Yeah.
I really would.
She does great with it, absolutely. She does
Yeah.
great.
I'm sure she
bet,
does. She
yeah.
is amazing.
Mhm.
It's called Brown Bottle Fever.
Huh.
I heard that correct, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I can guess what it's about.
It's typical country. Let's get drunk.
It's got a brown bottle in somewhere.
That's
Every
right.
song, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, we are actually doing kind of a series on our social media now where we're taking requests for songs to play.
Oh.
So if anybody has an idea of what they'd like to hear us play, we're taking requests now. So
Yeah, there are some guidelines on the little ad on our Facebook page. It's got to be traditional country, singer-songwriter, gospel.
Folk's good, too.
Gospel, and there was one more. I can't remember what the other one was.
We're going to be debuting our
Heavy
very
metal.
first. Yeah. I don't know, man.
No.
But yeah, we're going to be debuting our very first, actually on Wednesday at 8, so everyone stay tuned.
I know Jamie, our mutual friend Jamie, I forgot.
I think it's Mofsky.
Yeah, she just actually mentioned us on here.
Oh,
Okay.
very
She
cool.
said, hi,
Hey, Jamie.
Credenda and Jason Adams.
Okay, she's hoping that it's her song on Wednesday, but she'll have to, check the
There's an
video on
element of
Wednesday.
mystery to it, so we're going to be randomly selecting.
We'll post the video on Wednesday. That's tomorrow. Oh boy,
Yes,
we
it
need
is.
to know it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Practice all day.
Yeah. We haven't practiced it at all.
I didn't know
so
this was
yeah.
happening, so I got to start
Yeah,
putting
this is a
requests
thing.
in. We got
They're all from Jason, just like this entire list.
Well, yeah. They're all mine, too.
That is very funny.
Just got to add the writing credit. Anyway.
Yeah.
Somebody once said to us when we first came to Nashville, you need to have a signature song. You really need to have a signature song. And it was suggested which song, and we went and looked it up on YouTube, and it was his. It was, yeah. We
Here's
thought
your
that was
signature
kind of
song.
cute.
It's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
one
They
way
know
to-
what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's a subtle pitching move, but I thought, man, that was subtle.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Now, Barbara, you do most of the writing.
I do a lot of it, yeah.
Where do you get some of your inspirations?
Usually something big happens, like something, usually tragedy. I find it hard to write happy songs, although I'm a very positive, happy person. But like if somebody slips on a banana skin, and falls on the sidewalk, that's a song title, I don't know. Just, man, that's a good question. I just sometimes, okay. A hook line will come to me, or a title will come to me, or parts of a phrase, and I'll think, wow, that sounds really cool. And I'll save it. I'll put it, on my notepads, on my phone. And then later I'll go back, and if I want to write a song, I'll start scrolling down and seeing what I've, got down there. And it's just sometimes the sound of words, like alla tuna, or, that led from one thing to another.
All the tuna.
And
All the tuna.
I nearly wrote one about tuna, yeah. But anyway, then I researched alla tuna, and I just was immersed in it. And then just the lyrics started to come, So, yeah. The sound of words, I love the sound of words and the flow of them, the rhythm of
She'll
them.
get a phrase in her
Yeah.
head, and before you know it, it'll be like, Daniel, write this down.
Yeah.
And so I think it's like phrases usually,
yeah.
or titles, names, that sort of thing.
And then they come in, and I'll play it back to them, and they suggest if it should be a different word or a different arrangement. Anna's great at arranging, and she'll suggest who sings where and how it's going to sound. And so she's the boss on that, really. She comes in with...
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to tell you that Rebecca and Mark are both listening.
I'm
Hi,
really nervous
guys.
now. Hello,
How's it
Rebecca.
going?
And it looks like they're going to go get dinner. I wish they'd take us some.
Yeah.
Just airmail it in.
Yeah, absolutely. I want Mexican or
They got
something.
drones flying around now, so you can actually just deliver that way.
Yeah, we're really disappointed when they weren't here. Was dying to see. Dying to see them, yeah.
Because the show just doesn't flow as well with just me.
Oh, I don't know.
No, that's not true, but yeah. Distance, we live
It
so
does
far
not
away.
flow
you know,
well.
and-
Oh, Brian.
Thanks, Brian.
There's your vote of confidence.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. Almost feel the love. Think of how boring life would be without me.
There we go.
Very, yeah. Yeah, even Anna was saying today, no, we miss Jason.
We really do. And you're so
yeah.
far away, too.
I understand. I thought about you guys the other day when I drove by your area.
Yeah, maybe that was when Anna said, there's some kind of something going on there.
Yeah, I drove by you not that long ago.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I should just go surprise them, but
yeah,
it was
you
kind
should.
It was kind of late. I didn't want to show up and.
Well, it depends, you know.
You can't come over the little white bridge in our front yard anymore because when we had the tornado.
Yeah, don't try it. If it's in the dark, don't try it. You're probably going to fall into the little canal thing that runs through our yard.
It's completely,
nice.
it's destroyed. A tree fell on it, a huge big tree, and so that's a song.
There you go.
Yeah.
The tree fell on the.
Tree fell on the bridge.
Yeah.
Just take some revising, but yeah.
There you go.
Well, how about broken things need help?
Broken things need. I like that.
Right.
I like that.
Or something
I like
along
the
those lines.
Midnight Stalker's an idea.
Yeah.
Midnight Stalker
for a song.
Which is exactly what I would think if I saw Jason's form, in the dark, like walking around, Yeah, exactly.
Peering through the bedroom windows.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah. I'm not going to go to sleep tonight.
Let's play a song.
Let's do that. Actually, on the cheery little note, we're going to play a song called Valley Gorge.
Okay.
And this is, Gorge Canal. It's kind of a theme right now.
Right.
But this is our kind of a Celtic folk song about, betrayal, murder, revenge, all those fun things. So
it's a love song.
It's a love song. Exactly. So here it goes. The town was quiet, the moon was bright, a stillness lay everywhere. The crickets made their music delight, and owls streaked through the air. He lived down in the valley gorge, remote from anywhere. The dangerous river she had to forge to make her way there. Driven to find the answer she needs, wild fury is her fuel. Her red hair flows despite no breeze, the rough terrain so cruel. The darkened hill she climbed with haste, the moon began to fade. She felt the earth beneath her feet, revenge is all she chased. Her sweetest treasure in this world he'd murdered in cold blood. She vowed she'd find him as she hurled her small frame through the mud. The tale is told throughout the town. He met her face to face, but to this day we'll never know. She vanished without trace. Filled with revenge, she went up that day beside the iron forge. A body was found halfway down the steep rocky walls of the gorge. The town was quiet. Ooh, the moon was bright. Thank you.
On your note, Mark has your new song title. Ground squirrels Need no trees to survive.
Okay.
Wow.
That's deep.
That's deep.
Is that going to be an acronym or is that the full title?
I don't know.
I will ponder on that
There you go.
and
That's gonna
extract
keep
every
me-
thought I possibly can from that.
I'm sure you will.
And I'll get
We'll
back
write
to
the
him.
song and then preface it like, there is a really deep meaning to this. And I'm going to let all of you try to figure it out while we're singing it.
It's called You Don't Need to Survive.
There we go.
It's hilarious.
Oh.
Thanks, Mark.
There we go.
You're a
Thanks,
good
Mark,
pal.
buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Claude from Canada has chimed in. He says it's a beautiful song.
Thank you.
So thanks, Claude, for watching. We do appreciate you. He was on watching the last show as well. So, and of course, Mark and Rebecca are up there and running around in Indianapolis pretending like there's something up there, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope they have fun.
He said you need to write that song, the squirrel song, and take it to Garth. It'll be a hit.
Okay. I'll write it tonight.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's the thing.
It's going to be kind of like Randy Fincham's Waddle song. The
Waddle When We Walk, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Have you heard him play that for you?
I've heard it before, so yeah.
We're kind of proud of that. Matter of fact, Patsy's manager is on Virginia. She was watching, so we talked about her song a little bit since that's going to be for Patsy.
Oh, that is very cool. Exciting news.
Yes. Yes. We have to get with Patsy and write verse number 2, and then we'll have it done. But we'll get to that as soon as possible.
Super cool.
Absolutely. Do you have any more upcoming tours planned, like you did the Georgia thing, in the near future?
Well, we're planning to go down there a lot more.
Good.
We have, I think we will be recording down there.
Absolutely wonderful.
In the next month, hopefully.
Great.
And we're looking at releasing a single.
Great.
And The Fugitive will be one.
Fugitive's gonna be
maybe
one of
we'll
them.
record 2 tracks, right? And
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
this is kind of an interesting phase for us because we were playing a lot more around town, I'd say, earlier in the year after the EP release. And we went through a bit of downtime, and we made the Georgia trip and just kind of, we explored another music scene, just kind of what it's like down there. And obviously things happened for us, and
well,
we're still based in Nashville. It's just a lot of opportunities opened up for us there, so we're kind of in a quieter period right now.
Sure, absolutely.
We just basically went down for a graduation,
First time. This second time was a little bit more in-depth.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian Delgros threw a graduation party for his wife, and we met a lot of people from Pinewood Studios. People have said that our music would go well in movies. And so we've been getting some introductions to people who work in the film industry in Georgia. And because Brian arranged a whole bunch of places to play, we actually got a huge response just in 1 week. Everywhere we went, they loved what we did. We got a huge bounce and lots of new likes on our Facebook page. And but it was the people who we met who could hear the direction our music can go in, and basically, you know what it's like in the music biz, how to get to the next place. And we can, as things happen, we will announce them.
That's
but
great.
The next step is basically a single to get that launched in a big way. And we're doing a high-end one, too. So.
Well, that's wonderful. We're all very
Yeah.
proud of you, and we can't wait to see what the future holds for Credenda.
Thank you.
Well,
very
thank
much.
We
you.
expect big things, which means I still have to write with you so I can still write your coattails.
Well, that's not at all. Yeah, we're writing yours. Yeah, we still need to learn to write a country song. Right.
Yeah. Coming from England, the UK, what was the music scene like over there compared to here?
Well, I was in my early 20s when I left.
That's only 10 years ago.
It is, yeah. I know I've done a lot in 10 years and had 6 kids. And they're actually over 20 now. Isn't that amazing, But it's great. Places like Newcastle and Liverpool, they turn out some awesome musicians. I know Mark can list them all the ones that have come from Newcastle. And I met somebody in Georgia who'd actually heard of Lindisfarne. They said that one of their favorite bands from Newcastle was Lindisfarne. You should look them up there. That was the last band I saw before I came to live in the States. And local band from Newcastle. It's just very exciting, raw, lots of great bands coming out of there. Great for music. It's, what would you say, multi-genre, I would say, or mostly.
We're talking about Georgia?
Oh, no, Newcastle.
Oh, Newcastle.
UK,
yeah, Newcastle is it's kind of a melting pot of different genres all over the place. It's kind of a hidden gem as far as music is concerned. So a lot of people, when they think of, music hubs, that city doesn't really spring to mind at first, but there's a lot there. So, yeah.
Well, good. Are we looking at anything over there in the future for you guys?
We'd love to go.
We would love to go. We got family there too, and we'd like to see them. It's one of our ambitions to start touring at some point nationally, even internationally. So yeah, I mean, we're definitely, that's on our to-do list.
Well, great. Well, we're coming close to the end of the show. We've got a few announcements to make, and then we'll try to squeeze one more song out of you. So, Brian, what do you got for us?
All right. Just want to throw a few quick announcements out. We've got several new shows coming on board with us here at WFMC Jams. We're just running 9 miles a minute, it seems like. Coming up tomorrow will be 2 new shows. One will be live from Nash House, just right there off. It's not really on Broadway, but it's kind of right there, pretty close to it, hosted by Andy. And also the Red Line, we got a new writers round hosted by, I believe, Russ Lacoste. So those 2 shows will be on tomorrow night.
And unfortunately, I was one of the first artists to be on the Red Line.
It's called the New Music Food Truck, featuring a variety of music independent artists. This week's show is going to feature an interview with Denver, Colorado's Vinyl. That'll be at 7 p.m. Central, so be sure to check that out.
That'll be good. We got a lot of good things going on for us right now. And again, I want to do a quick shout out to Lisa T down there at Alabama Jams. Thank you for putting up with us. And also to Chris out there at Heat FM Radio. And let's do one more song.
Okay. Sounds good to me. I think we're going to close out with a Credenda classic and the other one of the other candidates for one of the 2 singles that we want to record. So this is Restless. The sun is bright away above the cloud. It don't seem right that we can never get there. From my perspective, standing on the ground, I clearly need more than a wing and a prayer.
options if you wanna see spy. We make it through somehow, although we're scarred. My heart is restless, and this night seems long. Can't fall asleep, knowing what you have done. Lift me higher, far away from these lies. Love is fired, and the clouds came down. My heart is restless, and this night seems long. Can't fall asleep, knowing what you have done. Lift me higher, far away from these lies. Love is fired, and the clouds came down. My heart is restless, and this night seems long. Can't fall asleep, knowing what you have done. Lift me higher, far away from these lies. Love is fired, and the clouds came down.
Thank you very much.
Guys, it was great having you. Be sure to tune in next week. We've got 2 powerhouse shows coming up again. The first show brings us 2 artists together, Miss Danny Dees and Taylor Mason, followed by Raylan Nelson will be our second guest. So you're going to want to come out and check that out if you can. With that, y'all have a safe night, and we'll speak to you soon.
Ta-ta, everyone.